No. Yo, what's going on? It's welcome to HollyHood episode 19. We live on the Blerd Cartel. Make sure you follow the Blerd Cartel on all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Make sure y'all check out that What It Sound Like episode that just came out last night. One Hit Wonders. We did an episode on One Hit Wonders, and then check out that roundtable episode that just dropped. They did relationships that should have happened. So, y'all go check that out. And I'm joined today by Afro Kami, Mobile Flame. They in the building. What's going on, bros?
You already know. Local neighborhood scumbag here to give folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. That's always how I'm doing.
Bro, and I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying the AI wave and damn creating every day, brother.
Shout out to the AI.
That's a new sync.
I don't know. We say shout out to the AI now. I don't know. Give it a few years. It could be something different.
Yeah, it might get crazy. It might get spooky soon. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to that next AI Drake hit.
Let's go. I've been watching AI SpongeBob.
They got an AI Juice World track coming too.
AI SpongeBob and AI Juice World.
Yeah, AI SpongeBob and Drake just dropped a song last week.
You.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive, yo. Y'all know that Elvis X Tupac album's coming too.
Oh my goodness.
It's getting spooky. But y'all know why we here. Welcome to HollyHood, where we do the Blerd Cartel post. We always post them, but we never get to talk about them. So on this show, we get to talk about them. And you see, title of the episode is Ichigo really a swordsman or no? So this post got hella engagement on the page, like tons of comments. Most of them was about where's Zoro, but some of them had relevancy to the post, but it was so from the selection here. Who would you consider to be a swordsman? So you got Levi, Hiei, Inuyasha, Sasuke, Trunks, Ichigo.
Okay. So from left to right, from the top right now, I see a roller coaster cart, Tien from Dragon Ball, and somebody's lost puppy. On the bottom, I see a Shadow Man, Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, and somebody's delinquent son. And of these people, who I would really consider to be a swordsman, if we're talking about like skill, I don't know if any of these people is really a swordsman.
I was sort of thinking that I don't think any of these guys are have the super disciplined nasty. Look, there's a lot of talent here. Not a lot of hard work, I don't feel like. There's some hard work, but I feel like there's a lot of natural talent in this pool.
Yeah, I feel like it's like these characters are swordsmen in the sense that they are men that use swords.
Yeah, in the purest sense of the word. They are niggas with swords.
Yeah.
So, all right. Who's the closest to
Okay, this might be problematic, but I'm going to say Trunks. Because Tapion trained that nigga to a certain extent. Whether you want to count Tapion as canon or not, if Trunks shows up with a sword, Tapion's canon in my book.
Correct. I agree. Okay, but I'm going to say Hiei. Because I feel like we've seen him use his sword the most.
But think, he had a whole arc where he said, fuck the sword. Think, halfway through the dark tournament, this nigga was like, damn, sword ain't getting...
But you know what?
Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Y'all see it in the picture.
Yeah, but he's still making swords out of fire and stuff, too.
Yeah, very true. That is true. But I feel like Hiei got a lot of enhancements, though. He got the Jagan Eye. He got freaking, you know what I mean? But he's I feel like he was like born to be. Most of these niggas were born to be badass. Ichigo was born part of every race in his verse, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, and Ichigo is not like out swords playing anybody.
That's what I was thinking. Now, if we're talking sheer destructive force, he's got a leg up on a few people here.
Yeah.
But like skill wise, we're talking about this nigga's Kenjutsu is not.
I feel like the top three, if you was considering them, would probably be Hiei, Trunks, and Sasuke.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
I feel like Sasuke, all he does is like clash swords with people.
He don't really be taking nobody out with the sword. He ain't got too many kills with it. Niggas, I mean, I'm trying to think who's he actually killed with his sword? I mean, we've all seen him get doused by a real swordsman like Killer B. So, I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
And Levi, I feel like that shit is like the epitome of like born with talent. Like Ackermans were meant to be nasty. We just know that.
Also, it's like,
is Levi really a swordsman, or is
that's what I was thinking.
It's like I feel like the 3D maneuver gear is doing most of it. You know?
Yeah, he's got an amazing handle on geometry. I feel like.
Yeah.
So all right, so Ichigo, is he how close is swordsmanship to being actually just not a dude with a sword?
No. Okay.
I don't think he is.
I just gotta say, Ichigo doesn't even use a sword. It's just a knife.
Well, it's a sword-sized knife.
It's just a big kitchen knife. Like, you know, it's like he's not really.
Well, don't forget it. Then became two big kitchen knives.
Yeah, and then it became the crazy Kirby kitchen knife, and you know, and it got broken instantly. But like, I feel like he uses his sword. He got one move, and it's the overhead chop, the AKA Getsuga Tensho. You know, that's his one move. I don't know, but you know, it's like I guess. If Zenitsu is a swordsman, then Ichigo's a swordsman. Zenitsu's got one move. Ichigo's got one move. Yeah. And like by that token, Inuyasha, he's got one move, but he's got
a bunch of different skins for his sword though.
Yeah. And he's practiced that move 1,000 times. So I mean, he's a swordsman, I guess.
All right.
I still think Trunks is the best swordsman. Like, if we're talking about like swords, and that's just because we actually got to see when Trunks learned to use a sword. You know what I mean?
Trunks is easily top 3.
Trunks does use a sword still.
And people might not respect this feat the way they should, but this nigga cut up Frieza right after the Frieza arc was over, bruh. I mean, Frieza was the most devastating character we had ever seen, period, dot. And this nigga came through and sushi Gensu'd this nigga.
Only Trunks and Hiei got them true, like, slice of Negro up feats on this list. So.
Yeah, and Trunks...
When Trunks made it into Super, they didn't even give him another form. They said, fuck it, let's just give his sword a form.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's in his soul. It's in his soul. He can summon the sword.
Even though Tapion's not canon anymore. That rubs me the wrong way till this day.
Oh, do we get Tapion in Budokai Tenkaichi 4?
We have to. He was a beast in Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, he used to be like, dogs! And he had his flute, too. That shit was annoying.
Yeah, I was going to say, he played the little ocarina joint. But... Man, and I part of me just doesn't like giving Sasuke any credit because the nigga tried so hard to be edgy and fucking failed. But he is I think Sasuke is kind of nasty with the sword, but he doesn't have confirmed kills with the sword. Like I don't feel like he took out a bunch of niggas with the sword, but we know he is nasty with it.
He be running and spinning and flipping sometimes.
He even does the extension joint with the lightning, which is super. I mean, I'm all about look at how Jedi's when they have the phase shifters on the lightsaber. When you can change the size of your weapon, it's a boon in battle, if you would. So
Yeah,
I don't want to just hate.
Gin Ichimaru.
Bruh, Gini Jamaru is that on a whole nastier level though.
Yeah.
But who do y'all think the worst swordsman here is?
The worst,
The worst.
probably Inuyasha.
Yeah, he was getting his shit took.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, Inuyasha would get cooked.
I don't know. By the end of the series, he's pretty strong. But like I can't help but think of him at the beginning of the series.
Exactly.
But, yeah, like at the beginning of the series, he's
it was just him getting smacked by the demon of the week.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna say Levi. Like if Levi didn't have 3D maneuver gear and just had to like actually sword fight you, it's not gonna be the same level of threat.
I don't know. I mean, if you're right though, if you take away the 3D maneuver gear, do you think Levi could get it over on even the Inuyasha? I don't think you can get over on any of the other four.
No, I think Levi getting bodied by everybody.
Yeah. Like he is literally killing him in a flash of light.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So damn, maybe Levi is the one, but I'm saying if you take away the 3D.
But in terms of strength, yes, like swordsmanship,
he's probably better with his box cutters than Inuyasha is.
I don't know. Stats equalized, even with the 3D maneuver gear. I think Inuyasha's body and Levi. I don't think all that 3D movement's going to throw Inuyasha off at all.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's still human at the end of the day.
But, yeah, that's true.
I mean, but stats equalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, stats equalized. It's a whole different.
You know, the old saying goes: if you got to equalize the stats, you already know who won.
That's true too.
So, Levi getting bodied.
So yeah, I guess you're right. Levi is the worst.
But all right, so Ichigo might have some level of swordsmanship.
To a certain extent. He's got a bunch of hacks though. That nigga can he can use blue vein. Come on.
Yeah,
he's got a Sero, he's got Getsuga Tensho, he's got true Getsuga Tenshu, Mugetsu. Come on.
I don't think Sasuke is taking anyone but Levi.
I was gonna say I don't think so, bro.
No, only person Sasuke beating on this list one-on-one is Levi and Inuyasha. You know what I mean?
I'd have to agree.
He probably is not beating Inuyasha for real. Not in the series, but
I don't know. Jagan Eye versus Rene Sharingan. He might get over on Hiei.
Right,
Black Fire versus Black Fire. Dragon of the Darkness Flame versus Amaterasu.
Definitely. All right, but let's do this next one. We did an episode recently where we was talking about remaking and remastering on Roundtable. So this post is a shout out to that episode. But if the anime pictured here were remade or remastered, which one would you watch first?
This is out. That's my choice.
Trinity Blood, Escry Heads, Gungrave, Air Gear.
Oh, I didn't see Air Gear.
And Claymore.
I love Air Gear so much because it hit me at a time in my life when I was like playing Jet Set Radio Future 2. So it was just a very roller skate centric time in life. But man, I love Outlaw Star. Yeah. I think I'd have to go Outlaw Star.
I'm stuck between Trinity Blood and Escride, and I love Escride. And Trinity Blood was a surprisingly good anime. I remember getting just like sucked into that.
Sucked in, I appreciate it.
And then Claymore's down there too. Like,
yep, and Claymore.
I think I'd watch Trinity Blood first because I really want to see what they do. It's an interesting series. I
just think, man, Outlaw Star was such a cool concept because people compare it all the time to Cowboy Bebop, but I don't. Though I do see the similarities to a certain extent. I low key like Outlaw Star's story better than Cowboy Bebop's. I just think
that's not a crazy thing to say. You know what I mean?
I think because Gene Starwin was an amazing archetypal character. Like he was the pompous kid who had a horrible childhood and he got a cool gun. Right. And we just rode with that. And then there were evil space sorcerers. And we took off from there. You can never go wrong.
Outlaw Star definitely was a banger. You know what I mean? All these drones was, to be honest, but
Air Gear was Air Gear was like one of the first anime I watched with true fan service. The number of panty shots and cleavage shots that are in Air Gear is next level. It's girls on rollerblades with huge boobs. Come on.
Let's go.
I mean,
I
changed my mind. Air Gear because the animation's so much better now. Could y'all imagine some of those spins and jumps in today's animations and not early 2000s?
Yeah. I just want to shout out S. Cried because those two characters, the dude in the purple and the dude with the arm, are still fighting right now today.
Right. Ryo, whatever his name was. But
yeah, like they fighting right now, and I'm here for that. And one of them got a stand. I love their powers are so different in that. Like that was a cool universe that like was just like such a short like experiment.
Right. But that was like sort of the 2000s mark of just giving you really good like 12 to 24 episode animes. I feel like that was sort of like the standard in the early 2000s. That you didn't get season after season, but you got a complete story that was actually good. Except for with Air Gear. I think Air Gear ended open-ended, if I remember correctly. The manga kept going, but the anime did not.
I like Claymore also. Claymore is badass.
I don't know why. I just never got into Claymore, and I've started and stopped watching Claymore like freaking 4 different times.
I understand. Like that's one of those ones that's like D Gray Man, where it's like a fringe weird series that's kind of similar to like some hot stuff.
I get what people like about it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with freaking sexy women chopping each other up. It just didn't. I don't know. It just never hit with me for some reason.
I love me some Claymore, so that would definitely be my first choice.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a lot of people's choices. I don't know why it just never slept with me.
I love the show.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe one of these
story. Manga ending is crazy, but yeah, definitely I'm going Claymore, and then I do love Outlaw Star, so that would be like Claymore, Outlaw Star.
Nigga had magic bullets, yo.
Give me Gungrave back. I mean Harry McDowell, Randy, give me that back.
Body and niggas.
Definitely. But all these Jones, like, I would watch them, but Claymore,
I'd watch a remake of whatever. But, man, Outlaw Star would be it for the story for me. But, like, for real nostalgia, I think Air Gear would get it done.
It's Trinity Blood for me. I got to see the political vampires.
Political vampires. I'm with it.
You should just look at the political scape in America then.
I know that's the thing that's so great about it.
It's all kinds
very
of political
relatable.
Vampires wherever you look.
Yeah.
Trinity Blood America 2023.
Let's go.
It's a dark world, folks.
Let's go.
But that's why you got to enjoy dark humor.
Definitely. Let's go to the next John. No. Choose one. Shown here, choose one mask shown here to wear and gain all the abilities from that character.
What's bottom left?
Bottom left?
It's the nigga from Korra, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amon.
Yeah.
Amon, yeah. This is actually
Give me that Loki mask.
Why not choose that when you basically would get the power of everything on this list?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I don't know. I might be the Flash just so I can get into like some reverse Flash debauchery.
Oh no.
Out here ruining niggas'
Hello,
lives.
police?
When niggas get involved with the Speed Force, shit just gets real weird real quick.
Yeah.
Let's go. Fucking up timelines.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. That'd be horrible. I'd make Flashpoint look like an accident. Well, like a small accident.
Yeah, like imagine you get stuck in a fucked up timeline. Hell no.
There's so much collateral that comes with the Speed Force.
Listen, I want to choose that Loki, but I gotta go Dr. Doom.
But wait, what if you get this? What if you get the skin condition that comes with the mask? Are you still getting the mask?
I think it's part of his abilities.
The cosmic radiation burns are part of the whole.
Yeah, I got cosmic burns.
It's just like if you pick Scorpion's mask, you
that's
gotta turn into a skeleton.
I was about to say I don't know if I want to be a Revenant, bro.
Yeah,
like it's a cool party trick though. You take off your mask, there's a flaming skull underneath, but do you still have a dick?
Oh wait,
because that's a deal breaker.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's
Miles Morales Spider-Man, though, from the looks of it. Not Peter Parker.
I thought that was Superior for a second.
No Venom Blast?
Okay. What about okay, if I didn't pick Loki, I would pick Deku. I gotta be the number one hero.
Man, no, there's too much math and shit that comes with using Deku's powers, though. You gotta know how to I smoke too much weed for there to be like super intricacies involved in the powers that I'm getting. That don't help. We gotta go. That's why I'm walking away from the Speed Force kind of because
all you gotta do with Deku's powers is say words. All you gotta do is be like 3 million times 900% smash, and then it happens.
Right.
But you also have niggas in your head.
3 million times 900%.
Yeah.
That's a one-hit kill right there.
It is. What city would you name it after?
Fucking Hotlanta.
Oh,
Hotlanta smash.
that sounds like a
smash.
that is a devastating one. That instant death. I was gonna say you punch the ground, just a bunch of niggas pop out with fucking Glocks with switches on it.
Yeah, like oh shit.
Over. bunch of niggas with Gen 4s with switches. Fucking know, no serial numbers on them motherfuckers. Yeah. Nothing.
They know what to do.
No, they actually have they got the double drum. They got the nuts on the gun.
Extendo with the dick is crazy.
Man, I sort of would be a Power Ranger though. I'm not gonna lie.
No Darth Vader?
No, you got. If I lose 3 out of 4 limbs and get fucking dumped in lava.
You gain all the abilities, no skin conditions.
Oh,
just the abilities.
Okay.
Okay, look.
That changes the thing.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a ninja, so I might take Scorpion's powers just because teleporting through the Nether Realm could be cool at some point.
Yeah, like Darth Vader's abilities with no lightsaber is like choking niggas.
But
I can already choke niggas.
No, but you got to think Darth Vader would be 100 times stronger if he didn't have the lost limbs and burn up like.
Yeah.
He'd be way stronger.
Yeah.
So
I'm still going Doom.
Still going Dr. Doom. If
you pick Jason, you're like immortal. Basically.
Yeah. And thankfully never drowned.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go with my. These are hard. No, Speed Force. I'm getting up to the. I'll figure it out. Give me the Speed Force.
Speed Force, it is.
I gotta take the Loki mask. I got to.
definitely Victor Von Doom is that boy.
I was about to say.
You know. But let's go to the next John. So, what's the most iconic catchphrase pictured? So you got it's Morphin Time, of course, the iconic dough from Homer. Did I do that? Steve Urkel and Autobots roll out.
For me personally, this isn't hard because I still be saying Autobots roll out sometimes.
Yeah, it's Autobots
Like,
roll out to
I was
me.
like, come on, niggas, let's go. It's just the way it's just the way it goes. So I think that,
is that the most iconic though? Like,
man, as times progressed, I don't know if any of these are because like I feel like the kids nowadays because like I feel like if I asked like my 9-year-old niece, I'd almost bet she didn't know none of these joints like at all. So like the kids coming in,
I bet she does know Autobots roll out though.
I was going to say because that it's on TikTok.
Yeah,
there's a million Autobots memes. And for
Steve or Morphin Time.
I feel like Autobots roll out has actually transitioned to like regular speech.
And plus we got another Transformers movie coming. And even though they're going to be animals, we're still going to find a way for them to roll out at some point. You already know.
Yeah, like I think we all know Doe from Homer, but like I don't think it.
I think Doe might be the most well known.
Yeah, I agree. No.
I don't know. I feel like we're not showing Steve Urkel respect because but I feel like that just didn't. I feel like somebody look at you crazy if you tried to hit that.
Did I do that?
In a non-black setting. I feel like
definitely in a non-black setting, you're a weirdo.
I was gonna say I don't know if it hits. Doe, Autobots roll out, Morphin Time. All three of those still hit with like multi-races.
So now we turn it on Morphin Time even after the new Netflix Power Rangers.
I still have. It's just a shame everybody was dead by the time we did this.
Oh no! But yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Trini and Tommy taking out the TV. But no, I feel like Morphin Time. That's gonna translate to at least a wider audience. I don't know if Steve Urkel goes off in a non-black audience, like if you get the recognition.
Yeah, I don't think he does at all. I think if I popped off did I do that in a majority non-black setting, I would have to explain why I said that.
Yeah, most definitely. Depending at least on the age group, I feel like too. That has something to do with it. But I feel like there's plenty of white people around the same age who probably didn't watch any black sitcoms at all.
So you're saying white people don't know Steve Urkel?
That's what I think. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, enough to be the most iconic catchphrase here. No, I don't think
so. Not over any of those because I feel like the other three hit with a multiracial audience.
White folks made the catchphrase famous.
White people make things all the time and then don't take responsibility for them.
Yeah, but white people make all these phrases.
I was gonna say all. I'm pretty sure all.
It's like that's.
But they weren't all said by white people.
Yeah.
I think did I do? That's the only one that was said by a black person.
Yeah, actually.
The clean up
some of the other Rangers said Morphin Time sometimes, didn't they?
Yeah, for the first season, I'm pretty sure they took the Morphin Time line out at some point. I don't think
it's been on this table for a minute, so I don't think you can do that. But I'm lying.
Maybe Doe is the most iconic because it's just so simple, and the Simpsons are the Simpsons.
Yeah, I get that. That's just too easy for me. I can't let them have that.
It's the whitest thing here too.
Is it?
You could, you what? Plenty of black people have said it's Morphin Time. There's always at least one Black Ranger.
Not always.
Damn, did they go back to not letting niggas in the Power Rangers again?
Oh, shit!
Sometimes Negroes are not welcome.
All right, let's go to the next
It's
show.
the beauty of my half-white side.
Autobots, roll out.
Autobots,
I
let's
mean?
roll out to the next one.
Morphin time.
No.
It's
I feel
morphing
like
to
it is the most like ethnic race-wise. It's morphin time. You got to think the original Power Rangers. There was one for every racial stereotype.
Yeah, after you change the to the next picture,
Angelica,
say
what's going on?
I do that.
Definitely. I got you. All right, let's go to the next one. Did I do that? Sorry, but we got choose one hero shown here. You know, to uphold their, choose one hero mantle to uphold. So you gain the powers and the abilities of the previous hero.
Okay. I think I would have to go with Wolverine because that one comes with the least amount of responsibility. Wolverine's mantle is just fuck a bunch of Asian bitches and then fucking forget about it.
I like the way you think because unfortunately, I would have to pick Wolverine too. My name is Logan. His name is Logan. It's just
see. I was thinking of it based off of, you know what I mean? Because Wolverine be out here knocking down bitches. He's getting fucked up. He's fighting niggas. But Captain America, Black Panther, Thor, even Spider-Man. Fucking Spider-Man's out here got this. With great power comes great responsibility. Fucking Tony Stark's. We see Stark Enterprises drove him to alcoholism. Fucking I'm not trying to be Odin's son. I don't like America enough to be the captain of it. And Wakanda seems a bit too
Not yet.
technical for me. There's a lot of spiritual things involved with Wakanda. I don't think I'm the guy for that. I definitely have Wolverine's just the way to go. I could definitely have metal bones and get fucked up and then fight niggas when I need to.
right.
That's easy.
Like okay, Spider-Man is like always going through like a trauma porn montage. Like
True.
as many people as he knows dies as much as often. Like I don't want that.
He experiences death on a rapid rate.
Yeah, I already have Tony Stark's powers. It's alcoholism. I don't need that. Thor, his powers like white privilege, mostly. I don't need that either. And
I was thinking more ruling Asgard would be sort of that shit.
When I think about,
but you also do you want to just live in and listen? I love white women, but are you just trying to live in a fucking Nordic village with a bunch of fucking super powered, angry Scandinavian dudes?
I'm definitely not.
That's just not the scene for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't sound like a life I would like.
At least with Wolverine, you get to go to Madripoor. They probably got amazing courtesans to be. There we go. But I mean, Wolverine has the funnest life here. I feel like out of all of these guys too.
Yeah, he gets to do some wild stuff.
It took Killmonger to get them to be HUD adjacent.
Yeah, man.
It's very spiritual. Like Wakanda is a spiritual place.
If I was the Black Panther, I don't know what I'd be doing, bro. Like I just don't think that like if you made me a guy like that, like him or Captain America, I wouldn't be running around trying to beat up people at nighttime and shit.
Yeah, Captain America, but it says take up the mantle, so that means you have to be Captain America.
Right.
I don't want to be Captain America. America's a fucked up place, folks. I don't want to be the captain of that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why that one celestial judged him was like, nigga, you.
He was like, bro, you stand for some fucked up shit, bro. Let's be honest.
Can I be which America? Can I be captain of like
No.
Blerd America?
No, America. North and South, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Because they don't North and South. It's America, so you know
all of it.
If we're taking North America, nigga, let's be honest. South America could be North America if people wanted to do the wrong things, not the right things.
Yeah.
Well, how they gonna stop us? How's South America stopping North America?
It's a shot.
Puerto Rico was just the beginning, folks.
Captain Puerto Rico. I might have to go. I'm gonna go with y'all and go Spider-Man. I mean, Wolverine.
Wolverine's just because, like I said, there's a lot of responsibility that come with these other mantles.
Like, and the other one would probably be Tony, but am I getting? I guess his powers would be his,
alcoholism in his brain, which would be his alcoholism.
Well, yeah, that and he did. Didn't he have? Some type of technopathy powers at one point. So
yeah, maybe you get extremist.
I was going to say extremist, and then once you get the little symbiote bondage in there from King in Black. I mean, but
I don't want to be BP because you go from you're just a regular nigga. Now I'm the sole protector of a whole country. Like,
a whole country that has beef with underwater Mexicans, bro.
Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not trying.
An ocean full.
Had that responsibility thrown my way all of a sudden.
Like, I
mean, Wolverine. All I gotta do is look out for mutants, and I got a bunch of other mutants to do my job for me if I don't feel like doing it. So, yeah.
Okay, but like if I took up the mantle of Wolverine, I don't have to share a pussy with Cyclops.
Definitely. Yeah.
But BMT's missing the point. We're not taking the trauma with it. We're just taking the mantle of Wolverine. And if you got your wang cut off, it'd grow back.
Yeah, like it's more like becoming X-23 than becoming Wolverine.
No, because I think if Logan lost his manhood, it would grow back.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
I'm dead.
All right, let's go to the next show.
I'm glad we could all agree that it's better to have not the greatest powers, but shy away from responsibility. That's the scumbag way of thinking.
Right.
All right. So the award for the best actor goes to.
I mean, I feel like this is hard.
Who's taking home that Oscar?
It's between Itachi and Aizen. Freaking, because Aizen still damn near would have never gotten figured out, and Itachi didn't get figured out till he decided to tell somebody. The rest of these niggas, everyone else got sussed out beforehand. Well, no, I guess with the Titans they didn't.
Yo, Aizen, I gotta give it to Aizen. This man is such a good actor that this girl in this picture didn't even believe it.
Yeah.
For a long time after.
Momo got the sickest PTSD ever.
Like, I mean, like his acting game was so deep, he didn't even have to be acting no more. He could just be walking around being normal.
You gotta think it's freaking complete hypnosis though. Like he was making niggas there that wasn't even there. He was turning people into other people, and you don't even know.
Yeah, and he's rolling with the punches for hundreds of years.
I mean, we don't even know if it's him that was rolling with the punches. Technically, it could have been somebody else that he was making look like him and sound like him.
Right.
Oh, so no love for Frieza's Academy.
No
award-winning performance.
No. Shout outs to Frieza's minor role in the Broly film, where he tricked a mentally disabled man into believing that someone harmed his father. It was kind of like Forrest Gump, like when Jenny was like, "Take care of this baby" at the end, and Forrest was like, "Okay, Jenny."
She was off to do heroin and get AIDS, folks.
Yeah. And like, I mean, Frieza did a great job, but really, I think it was the supporting cast that sold
it. Itachi had the best solo performance. I feel like that nigga took the hood on his back and bounced.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I gotta go with Itachi on this. You know what I mean?
Aizen couldn't have done it without Kyoka Suigetsu. And Itachi did that shit off the muscle with chocolate.
Itachi was acting like the which his performance, his layers to Itachi's performance. Like he was like a triple spy, some shit. Like he was
like a quadruple agent.
like his performance was so good that it turned Sasuke's whole. He went from I want to be the like fuck the village to I want to be the Hokage to I'm gonna destroy the village. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it was. Listen, I got Itachi. Man.
I'm inclined to agree. He fooled everybody. Except if you didn't know, if you weren't the third Hokage or Danzo, you thought that nigga was part of the Akatsuki. And then the Akatsuki didn't even know that nigga was getting over on him.
Definitely.
Think this nigga beat Orochimaru when he was 12. Come on.
Shout out Itachi.
Good actor.
No love for the Death Note nigga?
Nah, he got sussed out by two different niggas in the end, didn't he? L and Nier were like, man, we know who you is.
I'm off that. I don't even want to talk about that.
And then what's her face? She got her punishment in the end. Old bitch Sama.
Definitely. All right, let's go to the next zone. Where we at? Let's do this. Which character shown here has the most respect for their rival?
Oh, for their rival.
So you got Gray, Sasuke, like Bakugo, Vegeta. Who respects their rival the most?
I'm gonna say Vegeta because he be defending Kakarot.
I'm gonna say Sasuke because he's in love with Naruto.
Yeah, that's true. Well, not anymore, but
low key.
But yeah, I gotta say Vegeta because he will be like, Kakarot, what are you doing? Why aren't you beating this guy? I know you can beat this guy. Show me your new form. I know you got a new form. You've been away for a week. You gotta have gotten a new form. I know you have. It's like that's hella respect for your rival. It's like just because a little bit of time has passed that he's improved, and you're like, yeah, that's that good shit.
I guess dick riding does equal respect to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Now
Vegeta's a dick rider.
He's a Goku. Dick
the way he made it sound.
And Vegeta, crazy.
No, I'm just saying that's the way it sounded.
Well, I'm gonna go with You know what I mean? Because like he pushes himself harder and harder every time he see like, all right, Asta is like he here and he like the only nigga. Like he straight up told what's his name, Lucius, nigga, like nigga, you ain't my rival, bro. Like Asta,
you're not him.
Like what I mean?
Also, when Asta was like the only person in the world with no magic, still had faith that he was gonna get a grimoire anyway. Which that takes a lot of respect.
Ho never turning on Vegeta, but I gotta go with
I feel like it's Sasuke for me because this nigga went through a whole ass denial over it, like from the water tank on. He was like, I respect this nigga, but I can't say I respect him, so I have to act like I don't. He was like damn near tsundere for this nigga.
Yeah.
He was damn like Naruto Baka. I mean, come on.
He's like, don't even talk to me. I'm not even thinking about you anymore, Naruto. Damn, he's so strong. How'd he get so strong?
So is the water tank would change Sasuke's life forever? Was that the moment that? I mean,
I think that's the moment where he really respected Naruto. He just didn't tell him until the last fight at the Final Valley. I feel like Gray respects Natsu though.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
Bakugo's got a weird relationship with Midoriya. Bakugo should be dead though, so.
This guy didn't even start respecting this guy until like
damn near the end of the story.
Yeah, no.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Bakugo.
Well, we went 3 different ways with it.
Definitely. All right, let's go to the next John. Where we at? Next one. Build a villain team, including one anime, cartoon, Marvel, DC, and video game character.
Oh, that is that's rough. I can't even lie. A villain team, one anime, cartoon, Marvel, DC, and a video game character. Okay, I'm gonna work it backwards. I'm gonna go Virgil from Devil May Cry, then give me Darkseid for DC. Give me Marvel's got so many good villains. I'd have to go. Give me Null from Marvel because he's the King in Black. Cartoon. Give me Mandark from Dexter's Laboratory, and then one anime villain. I would take, of course, none other than Dio. So yeah, Virgil. What does it say? Yeah, Virgil, Darkseid, Null, Mandark, and what did I say? I completely forgot. Dio. Yep, that'd be it.
Okay. I'm gonna do Kaido.
Oh.
Dr. Doom. Lex Luthor. Zeus from God of War.
Ooh.
And I gotta pick someone from a cartoon. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why The Simpsons made me think of this, but I'm gonna switch out Mandark with him from fucking the Powerpuff Girls.
Shout out to him. Okay, so anime. Villain team. Yeah, all right, give me the Major from Hellsing.
Oh, you got vampire Nazis out there.
Definitely. The vampire Nazis running wild.
That's a real villain archetype, folks.
Cartoon. I'm gonna take Aku.
Ooh, sick.
That's a good one.
Marvel. I was gonna go Dr. Doom, but I'm gonna take Thanos.
No.
DC. Give me. I'm gonna go to Joker, and then video game character. Villain. I'm gonna go Ganondorf.
Oh.
Okay. I actually just figured out my squad a little differently. Okay. I want Big Mom.
Oh.
Scarecrow. Magneto. No. Jean Grey.
Dark Phoenix.
And the Oogie Boogie Man from Nightmare Before Christmas. And Auntie Sora.
Ooh, shout out to the Auntie Sora.
Even though you say shout out to Auntie Sora, but how many times have you been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and went to use a form and it goes Auntie for no reason?
Yeah, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like this moveset does not help me at all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's PTSD. That happened to me. Trying to beat Sephiroth on Proud, that happened to me. I had down to one bar and went Courage, and it decided Auntie, and I was dead.
I understand.
The BS. Madara, Vandal, Loki, Mojo, Goro. I like it.
Oh. I thought about making my villain. I thought about Heihachi, but I felt like he's too plain, kinda.
Yeah, silly even.
He'll beat a nigga's ass, and he got banked though. Mishima Zaibatsu got the racks.
Bison over Goro. Right.
Ooh, yeah. M. Bison.
Bison was a treacherous ass nigga.
He was. I mean, to get psycho power. Y'all saw
Yeah.
the Chun-Li origin movie. Y'all saw how this nigga had to kill his old lady and the baby.
Right.
Yo,
All right, let's go to the next one.
should have put Ursula in there.
Which character shown here has the best sitting down picture? So, who got the coldest pose as they're taking a seat? Ryzen, Adam, Alucard, Kara, Batman, Mobius Chair, John Constantine, Gone, Black Adam, Trunks, Madara, Icon, and Admiral, sheesh, Anos, Skeletor, Draken,
He needs some milk.
Julius, and Miriam. Sheesh.
I gotta give it to Adam. That's just crazy hard.
I'm a One Piece stan. I kind of. I mean, that nigga just sitting there. He's a volcano.
What's up?
I wonder if it gets her every time I say it though, because that nigga's different. He really is.
Huh? I guess because I'm
You
already.
had 2 cups. It's not 2 cups.
I've never really thought of Trunks as having an epic sit game though, but that picture's cold. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Shout outs to Lord Draken.
R.I.P.
Pretty hard.
JDF once again.
Yeah, and Skeletor got the hands clasped, in deep thought.
Skeletor's got memed out for me though. I can't look at Skeletor seriously. He's gonna say something hilarious and just run away back into the.
I'm not sure you were ever supposed to take him serious.
No, I think you definitely were. You gotta think it was the '80s. Niggas was definitely taking He-Man seriously.
So now we turn on the Mobius Chair Batman.
Pretty hard, but it's the color scheme that really is hard there.
Akira, he's sitting there. Think about him having a dead woman's hand in his pocket while he's sitting there is
Definitely
unsettling, but kind of.
I might for this John, like Adam's cold as hell, definitely. But that Black Adam John, I mean that John always was fire to me.
Yeah, he changed the hierarchy of the DC universe
from him just sitting on the chair.
Yeah, bro.
They were like, "Oh, his sit game's too cold."
No love for Madara.
Nah.
He was old in the chair.
Yeah, nah. Shout outs to Constantine.
Definitely.
Yeah. Y'all ready for Constantine 2? Keanu Reeves coming back?
I am actually. I really love that.
Are we gonna see this as Constantine 2, or is this gonna be John Wick 5 with magic?
This is John Wick, but he's in a universe where
it's John Wick with magic. Then
yeah.
It's John Wick with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Wizard Wick.
Ever since The Matrix, I've assumed that every Keanu Reeves movie is a spinoff of The Matrix.
I believe that.
Well, did you gentlemen happen to see John Wick 4?
No, I
Not
haven't
yet.
seen it yet. I was so burnt out out of John Wick 3. I told myself I might not watch another one. But I actually saw good things about 4. But
yeah, 4 was, to me, I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was the best one. But
as long as he's killing a bunch of people, I mean, it's sort of hard to go wrong.
Niggas is dying from the opening credits, so
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Like I said, it's my One Piece stand-em just makes me pick Akainu because he's a magma human. You know what I mean? And we all saw when the three of them stood up and they just hit him with the hockey. It was one of the first. We didn't even know what hockey was, all like that. But
listen. As I told y'all, Lala, she watching One Piece right now. I'm just anticipating when she get the Marineford.
Oh
yeah, I just passed Marineford in my watch. I read the manga, but I'm watching through for the first time right now too.
Like
It's crazy. You get to watch like the progression of animation throughout the years over the span of 20 years. You get to watch it in stages get better. You just got to
like I'm at
buckle
Fishman
in.
Island right now, and like it's beautiful.
Hey, and the themes of Fishman Island, bruh. Racism, blood transfusions. You don't want to give the blood of a fishman to a human, but it still saves the day at the end of the day. It also sets up Jinbei in the long run. I mean, Oda's a master. Especially, how does he get slavery? He gets all of the political problems and shoves them all into this world, and it still all works perfectly. Freaking look at Big Mom. She's just trying to make a nation that has every race, but she's sort of going about it the wrong way.
Yeah, she's practicing eugenics. You know, she's like.
I mean, she got 85 kids and like 50 something baby daddies.
Yeah, she has designer children.
She's had like almost every set of kids you could think from like octuplets down.
Big Mom, shout out.
Her name is super literal. Oda was not pulling any punches. Yeah. He was like, "You are Big Mom because you are a giant mom,
large mother."
I mean, she's not quite as big as a giant, but she's got 85.
Listen, I know this question is violation worthy. Well, not even worthy. It's just a violation, period. But Big Mom gotta,
yes,
it gotta be the most A1 in One Piece, right?
I don't know.
85.
I don't, bruh. But she can literally take your soul out of your body and put it in a fucking dresser.
But so, I mean, the niggas is not pulling out.
But I don't think they had a choice.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, bruh, Charlotte Linlin is just taking dick. Like, bruh, she's not asking you. Like you're marrying Big Mom. She's taking your ship. She's like, you're mine now. I gotta get a kid out of you. She made sure to hit all the races, bro. Long neck, leg, arm, freaking 3-eye tribe, freaking multiple fishmen. I mean, whatever katakuri oven and the other one is. I mean, she ran the gauntlet for real.
She did.
And at the time when you get to Whole Cake Island, she's got like a 2 or 3-year-old, and she's in her 70s. So she was still having kids.
So Big Mom is the original city girl.
I think, and she's also probably got the most fertile womb in the One Piece world.
No, I think only the softest.
I feel like you sneeze around Big Mom, she might get pregnant.
Yeah.
Because I think 85 children, and I think she had the triplets, the original 3. I think she had them when she was in her early 20s, I think. So
yeah, and people in One Piece can live well into their hundreds.
Yeah. Well, look at Rayleigh. Rayleigh's coming close. He's in his Rayleigh's like in his 70s, but we've seen freaking
Whitebeard was easily over 100.
Yeah. Well, no, I think was he? Because I feel like the Roger era when Gold Roger died was 26 years before. So that mean you think he was in his.
He looked like he was already old.
But no, he still had the long blonde hair. I don't think.
Yeah, but his beard, his mustache was still white. But
you think he was in his 70s though?
Yeah, I think he was still old.
Bro, I don't think Whitebeard's that old. I think Edward Newgate was like in his 70s, maybe.
He said you need a couple 100 years to challenge me.
Well, I mean that's just boasting.
I don't think so.
Bro, I really don't.
He said he meant that literally.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments do a fact check on how old Whitebeard is.
Yeah, look at Whitebeard's age.
I don't think he's in his hundreds though.
My man is 21 feet tall.
All right, let's look
which is kind of short in One Piece.
Yeah,
definitely. All right, so which character picture here has the most confidence in their abilities?
Oh.
So like when they step on the battlefield, it's like it's no doubt in their mind. Like no matter what I do, I know I'm about to fuck this nigga up.
I think that could go for any of from Kenshiro to is that Akuma down there in the middle? Yeah, I mean Logan's the best at what he does. I mean we see how niggas treated Aizen. They put him in a chair. They put him in a chair, bruh, an unbreakable chair.
Yeah. Before I get into this, by the way, when Whitebeard, I looked it up. When Whitebeard had his blonde hair, he was 52.
Okay, so see, with
Yeah.
20 years, he was in his 70s, so he
Yeah.
wasn't.
So I'm thinking who has the most confidence? I think it's Kenshiro. Oh no,
More
no,
than
no.
Aizen or
No.
Alucard?
Alucard.
Alucard went and killed all the other souls he had, millions of them, just so he could make it back to old shriveled up Integra. He didn't get a slap.
Yeah, no, it's actually Alucard for me.
I mean, he really killed his own ego.
Definitely.
But Dr. Doom, though, he's got that confidence with cosmic burns all over himself. We know that he looks like freshly ground beef under there, but he's still out here taking bitches. He is still. How many times he almost took Sue from Reed?
I like that he talks with caps lock on.
Definitely. Third person cap lock.
Yeah, Doom does not care.
Yeah, Doom does not give a fuck.
Yeah, I got Alucard in like A1, AB, 1A, 1B.
Wait, are we saying over Sosuke Aizen though? So this nigga talks shit to everybody up until God, bruh.
Until God, yeah.
Yeah, and then we made him take God's spot at the spoiler alert. Then we made him take God's spot at the end, like nigga getting the crystal. I mean, what you couldn't do? Think they couldn't.
Nigga getting the crystal.
that's what they did. Is that not what they did?
They did though.
Get in the flask.
Shout out, little Nicky. Bruh. But I mean, think, Aizen was so smug, they were like, we can't even kill this dude, so we might as well just make him the Soul King. I mean, what can you do?
Okay. Akuma knows that at any point he can rip your soul from your body and send it to hell.
True.
And that is canon. That is what his Shingoku Satsu does when the screen turns black.
I was going to say, that's why you don't get a seat, folks.
Yeah, like, so that is canon. He could send you to hell straight up at any point. Everybody on this list could go immediately to hell.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen how Logan does in hell.
Listen, Doom went to hell and told Mephisto, "Give me my mom back."
Yeah, but you gonna have to do. You remember in Doctor Strange when he was like, Dormammu, I've come to bargain 50 times. That's what you're going to have to do with Akuma because he's going to send your ass straight back.
That would suck. That would be horrible. Just to have to trudge through hell every time.
Yeah. Right.
But so you guys think Alucard over all the rest of these niggas?
I mean, I'm going Doom.
Oh,
like,
see, I'm going Aizen.
There's no one in the universe that Doom feels is his superior. So like, his confidence is just. I mean, it's like his whole energy is nigga, I'm Doom. So it's like
right.
But think about when Aizen was in the chair. Yuha made the mistake of taking off the mouth cover so he could talk, and he made it to where that dude lost 3 hours of time or whatever, so they couldn't even finish the whole fight.
Yo, wait till that John get animated.
When
back. Chair
the chair, bruh.
The end of Bleach.
Kubo said he's given us some of the battles that were off panel that we all complained about not getting to see. He said some of those will be animated so that's cool already.
Yeah, it's going to be largely incomprehensible for people that are new to Bleach and for Bleach fans.
I was about to say, bro, you got to think there was a big change when we got into the 1,000-Year Blood War, like changing the rules, changing abilities, freaking. We found out about like dual step bankais. We found out about Ichigo and his crazy brush.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, they changed a lot on us. I thought the introduction of the Zero Squad was one of the most random things ever, but somehow it still worked.
Yo, the most hyped up squad to get annihilated in 2.5 seconds ever. Like,
my goodness.
And think it's so horrible because they were supposed to be everybody's teachers.
Right.
It was like you got the dude who made Zanpakutos. He was like, yeah, I thought of that. And then my boy Ichigo, I think of him. He names him. You know, we got a good thing. You got the chick with the 6 golden arms and the pompadour dude that runs the baths of hell and blood or whatever.
Yeah, man.
And then everyone,
the
shoot stopper show up and it's over.
Yeah, man. You get
Pernida comes in. Freaking. That is the battle that I'm most ready to see animated, even though I know it probably won't be until later. But Pernida versus Mayuri, regardless of what people say, low key one of the best fights in the manga.
Listen, that's top 5 in the Blood War for
me. Bruh, and it's so and it doesn't have a happy ending. You know what I mean? Like you win, but you still kind of lose at the same time. But it was just, and they keep fighting a hand, bruh. Only Kubo can do that. It's like, yo, this is what Nintendo was trying to get across with Master Hand.
Definitely.
Yeah, like Lille Barrow's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Oh, he's such a weird character though. Like
Chicken Dragon.
I was about to say, ends up as like the holy flamingos at the end.
Yeah.
Listen, when my boy Gerard come through, that's all I want.
Bruh. But
literally my favorite Stern.
Leo has one of the best, like the X-axis was a dope power. They just got really weird once you got the release on it.
But Gerard, when he comes, and then of course, you know, Grimmy versus Kenpachi.
Grimmy versus bruh.
You know what I mean?
Grimmy was I don't know how he wrote that character to be so hateable in the short amount of time that we got him, but he was an instant heel. As soon as I read like Grimmy's first lines of dialogue, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate this guy. Amazing.
Yeah.
And it was super satisfying when his imagination got broken by the beast that is Kenpachi.
Well, that was the last post, and then we're gonna get up out of here. What is your last post? So using the character's picture here, create a team of 4 to protect you in a zombie apocalypse. So you got Nightcrawler, Claire, Deadpool, Shiguri from Kenichi, Sakura, Red Hood, Sue Storm, Vash, Domino, Black Panther, Afro Samurai, Akame, Deathstroke, Ninjak, Kenshiro, and Jotaro.
I think okay. And it can be any of these 4, right? It's not no one from each row type shit.
Yeah, no, any of them.
Okay. I need Sue Storm, Sakura, Afro Samurai, and last one's hard. Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I need Vash, Slade, Nightcrawler, and Deadpool.
Deadpool's too much of a. Deadpool could change his mind and end up hurting you, though.
I think he'll be okay with Slade there.
Slade and Wade Wilson just hanging out. The Wilson brothers.
The Wilsons. Hey, Mr. Wilson.
And they just start playing basketball. I bet you can't guess what brand of ball they're using, though.
Hey.
Ed Wilson.
Rollins.
So what about you, Mr. Sensei? Who's protecting you from the zombie outbreak?
Nightcrawler, Kenshiro, Sue Storm.
I'm surprised. Did you pick Kenshiro too? No? Okay. Well, Sensei, picking Kenshiro, he has to get really close to zombies to like make their heads explode. Like
all he gotta do is touch them. That's it. That's
what I'm saying. Think about what happens because we know it only takes a bite or a good scratch. Like think if you end up having to deal with a zombie Kenshiro, that is your ass, sir.
I already thought about that. See, I'm gonna be chilling. Oh yeah, my last person, I'm taking Domino. You know what I mean?
You gotta have that luck on your side.
But see, this is the strategy. Sue Storm, put me in a bubble. I'm good.
That's
Now,
why I picked her too.
Nightcrawler, this what you do. You attach yourself to Kenshiro, and y'all just teleport, boom, 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 just bamfing all across the, you know what I mean? While he just, all he got to do is touch one time.
I
And they just keep.
I see what you're saying. I think I'm gonna switch out. I hate to get rid of Afro Samurai as an Afro myself, but I think Slade might come in more handy, and I gotta have Sakura because at the end of the day, she's a doctor. What if she finds some crazy chakra cure for the zombie plague?
Yeah, I think between Slade, Deadpool, and Vash, the zombies aren't even gonna get to me. And if they do, Nightcrawler will take.
I don't know. I feel like Vash has an internal struggle before he busts out an angel cannon to save your life, though. It might.
He doesn't need that. He's busting. Have you seen the new?
No, I haven't watched it.
New Trigun, 3D Vash. Don't give a fuck.
That's not 3D Vash. That's 2D Vash right there.
Yeah, no. This right here has got to be all of them combined. Composite got to be.
Right. See, I wanted to choose Sakura, but I was like, I'm gonna pick Domino because of the probability manipulation, and also I needed somebody with guns. But
that's why I'm picking Slade. But Sakura, she's a healer,
right?
And you know, if Sasuke hit it, I mean, he was in love with Naruto, and he had a child with Sakura, so I mean, it's probably slapping. Or he was just
slapping.
Or he was just desperate. But either way. I mean, he couldn't get Naruto. He not have beat him to it. And Sakura,
I feel like if Sasuke was desperate, he would have hit the shorty with the glasses. What's it, Kari?
Yeah.
I mean, he did suck all over her anyway. I would say he was definitely he was still a teenage boy. Let's not forget. We ain't gonna act like there wasn't some freaking random canoodling going on with the girl. You gotta suck the chakra out of to heal yourself.
Yeah, definitely smashed off on
random canoodling.
I feel, hey, there might have been some horrible things going on. I don't know what kind of trouble Taka/Hebi got into, but.
So with Sasuke hitting, what the hell is what's his name? Suigetsu and
I was about to say no. I'm thinking Karin's probably a team player.
What was the other nigga name?
Okay,
Jugo.
Jugo.
I was thinking it was probably like a team thing.
Jugo is not hitting nothing. You know those meme charts, like knows what sex is, has sex, or whatever. Jugo doesn't know what sex is and doesn't fuck.
Think Goku had how many kids and didn't know what kissing was still? Until just
Goku is just he said, "Listen, I'm shooting up clubs. You know what I can."
No, that's on Chi-Chi though. Let's not act like Goku was like coming. She definitely was pouncing on him. She showed up at a tournament to make sure he married her.
Yeah, Goku doesn't know what sex is, but Goku definitely fucks.
And think it was in Super when we had the whole Trunks kissing old girl from the Red Ribbon Army thing, and Goku was like, "Oh, what'd you do, Trunks?" Vegeta even called it out. He was like, "Bruh. You got 3 kids. How you not know what kissing is?"
What do you mean? Yeah, like
Goku got that dog in him. It's not just a gorilla in there. It's not just a great ape. Goku got that dog in him too. No kissing. You getting the business.
Right. No kissing. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Cold.
If I could pick another team, though, I would do Black Panther, Sakura, Jotaro.
If Star Platinum worked longer than the however many seconds, I'd have picked Jotaro.
You know Jotaro's getting big.
Give me
right?
Red Hood.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know.
Okay, if I pick the new one, I'm picking Afro, Akame, Claymore Lady, I can't remember her name right now. And Slade.
I think
Claymore Lady.
I'd have to go Black Panther, Vash,
Player.
Afro Samurai, and Kenshiro, because I just want to see how pressure points would work out in the zombie apocalypse, honestly.
Broken Wrist Boys is crazy.
Broken Wrist Boys, yo, Zesty Boys.
Listen, shout out to the Zesty Boys. The JoJo hate, y'all gotta stop. I mean,
it's a wonderful series, folks.
JoJo is phenomenal, man. Like Forget the art style and all that.
Think about
Even
The
the
art
art
style's
style,
fire.
it had
it's been
Jodeci for an
featured
outro
in
song.
Vogue and shit like that.
They had
bro.
They
Like
had Jodeci as an outro song, bro.
facts. What anime you know got Jodeci on the outro? Like, you know what I mean?
That JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does.
And their art style has been talked about in publications. It's world renowned. Like, I mean, come on now.
It's amazing.
That don't stop them from being the Broken Wrist Boys, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't start out that way though. Until Dio, once Dio got extra buff, that's when that began. The poses didn't come in until part 2.
No, it was always supposed to be a fashion Vogue based series, like. But
I mean, look at how long. I mean, look at how we got once we got the Stone Ocean and Steel Ball Run. I mean, we saw the fashion come in.
Yeah.
Listen, man, shout out to JoJo.
Stop the JoJo's hate.
You know, just watch that Stone Ocean.
It's a golden experience, folks.
Definitely, it's a golden experience. I like that one.
It's a Stardust Crusade.
That sounds like an adventure you take outside of Woodstock when you accidentally get the brown.
Right. I've hoovered sneak.
I've been on a couple Stardust Crusades.
Hey.
That definitely sounds like something you can get at the dispensary. You get a
watch. There's some random grower out there that is now going to have some Stardust Crusade Kush come next season.
That sounds like something a Sailor Moon character does.
That's going on a random printed Ziploc packet that will be sold all over the country.
Yep. You're going to have Joe Taro on a fucking...
Oh, you gotta have Dio. You gotta have Dio and Jotaro, or if you want to get super, you do variations of all the different characters. One with Rohan Kishibe, one with Akira on it. One make it into a game. Out here giving people weed marketing 101.
Yeah.
Make your product exclusive and have some kind of random gimmick that keeps the short attention span of the modern person coming back.
I wish there were some wizards on here.
Yeah, I was sort of. I don't see. There aren't any magic users really. These are all.
It was all just weapons.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sakura got the healing.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no wizards. But wizard definitely that's an easy choice. Just choose the wizard.
Wizards always work, yo. Ain't no way around it.
Doctor Strange, you up out of here. But all right, that's the last John. And this has been another episode of Welcome to HollyHood. Episode 19. I mean, let the people know where to find y'all. We about to get up out of here.
AfroCommy765 on all platforms. Of course, you can catch me on Overall 99 on YouTube, Overall 99 Media on YouTube, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You know the vibe, something inflammatory, something flagrant.
Shout out to the inflammatory and flagrant. You know what I mean? Mobile Flame stepped off, for a minute, but it's your boy HollyHood Sensei of the Blerd Cartel. The Riz, Kage, Riz of the Vibes, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out Make It Make Sense tomorrow. You know what I mean? Overall 99 GGC Mafia tier list. We're gonna be back. I mean, I got get with my boy Zelmay.
The content's coming, folks.
You still gotta do this wrestling tier list.
That's gonna be a controversial tier list.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I mean?
Because if you're going the span of modern to old school wrestling, they're like you piss off a lot of people with a wrestling tier list.
Yeah, I think we should probably do it in parts.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, do you want to go freaking? You start in the 80s, you can get your old Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, freaking Cowboy Bob Armstrong, and freaking all your Mid-South random stuff that led into like All Japan and before we got New Japan, and then you get into like the Attitude Era, and then you can go into Ruthless Aggression, end up in the PG era. But I don't know how much you want to split. I don't know if you want to split it up that much, but you damn near have to.
Right. Because if we just did it all together, that's gonna be
a super long episode, and that would be. I feel like that'd be a tier list where no one would end up happy because, like, I feel like I would ruin a lot of the a lot of the older wrestlers. I don't know how high I put Dusty because his booking was better than his wrestling, in my opinion. But it'll be a fun list regardless.
That tier list is coming. I mean, we coming right back at you with it. But yeah, this welcome to HollyHood, episode 19. We'll be back next week. You know what I mean? We'll get my boy Watson on this joint. And then, all right, yo, we out. I'll let y'all.